When I was approached by Dean Lawrence and Megan Paluzzi to give a speech on behalf of 2021, at first I thought, whoa, this was a unique opportunity. I immediately then switched to, wait, for what? Why me? Me? What do I have to say? I messaged Megan and I said, why? I'm honored, but this is important. And suddenly it hit me that she did something to break the wall standing in the way and allowed for another set of voices to be represented. I suddenly realized I had a lot to say. So here we go. Class of 2021, we have gone through some of the most momentous events in our lives that will now have paved the way for us. I know coming in, I was nervous, but also excited to start a new chapter in my life. I had the opportunity to come up earlier with a few folks for the summer HELP program and get familiar with a place I would now call home. That excitement then faded as the effects of racism, discrimination, and privilege started to bring clouds around my head and my peers. Words being used that I never thought could cut so deep. My freshman year, I almost gave up. I hated that my presence made people uncomfortable. The only time I questioned if I belonged, and the moment I realized this was going to be harder than I thought, and I could stop the pain all if I wanted to, I wondered if I should simply leave. Then one conversation with my mom changed my life forever. Hearing her say, now you only want to leave because you're feeling guilty, that you're bringing the worst out of people. But guess what? That was already there, with or without you it being in their faces. You only get to see it before they turn around and be fake later on. You belong there just as much as anyone else. You know you won't be happy if you come home. Those words circled my head as I sat alone in a dark room on the second floor of Kellis, and I realized you need to be the change you want to see or it will repeat itself. At that moment, everything clicked and I took off from there. Many of you know who I am, what I've done, but I represent so much more than just that. I represent the issues that have and continue to be present all over society. I represent the voices of the unheard. I represent women of color, people of color, life, and the bravery for people like me with experiences like mine to keep pushing forward and giving a pretty good fight along the way. Although Russell Sage has its issues, and it still has a long way to go, we, the class of 2021, have done a lot within these 4 years alone to contribute to the further advancement and culture shift of this institution, and for that I am proud. Class of 2021, many of us have our own unique experiences, come from different walks of life, and bring so much to the table. We are the future, and although most of us will say we won't miss it here, this place will always be a part of us, along with the experiences and lessons we've learned here. We all have, in different ways, found our voices, passions, and representation, and so much more. Now the question is, what will we do in this world as we go off onto new journeys to bring forth the knowledge and lessons learned from this point forward? We will be the best versions of ourselves and the light that shines through the dark for ourselves and the people around us. We even met some of our lifelong partners here. I know I have. So go out, be great, make mistakes, bring forth peace and justice, demand change, be brave, live your life to the fullest, and love yourself in the process. With that being said, I am honored and pleased to say, Class of 2021, congratulations, and the party's just getting started.